Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking downfield, it's Webb. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
He'll hand it off. Gets some space. Powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does a good job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Off play action. He's looking to throw.
Thank you for staying with him because that was my man and I left him.
The good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal.
She already had you off the field.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And he knocks through the PAT. His kickoff team to see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
The Bulldogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, down here they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack and now they're facing 4th down. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Webb. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside.
Come on.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
You want to trip trying to tackle him?
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's taken right around the 35. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this.
Yeah, but I had no routes.
Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Nah, it was just all short routes. They already ran them.
They'll run it from the gun.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Okay.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Webb. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Oh, he ran into the damn defense player. Thank goodness.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Using his legs here.
I knew it. I tried to get somebody to come down. Second, third time I let that quarterback run.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was
caused by a fumble.
Defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Webb. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. He was
Why can't I get another defense lineman to get a touchdown?
Big third down defensive play.
Well, sometimes
would have been nice.
the answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. We saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Moreno. I mean, the list goes.
And here comes a deep shot.
Come on, pass interference.
First down, but incomplete.
Can't bump me all the way downfield.
Down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Wow, back-to-back deep shots.
Why did he drift that?
Intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 10.
Good play.
Return to pick
Floated
6.
that crap. Check on a
Touchdown,
rope.
Tigers. And a pick 6. A monster play by this team.
Nah, I saw him there, but he floated it that way, and my guy didn't try to make a play on the ball. Because if he just steps up, he catches it.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff.
These are things I don't need to do.
Let's move this one away.
So you ran back there, and then you look. See, that's why you don't play. All right, lock in.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field.
I only do it because I thought it was on. Something was going to be on you.
Penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense.
I figured that's what it was. I was like, just throw it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Looks like you're about to get your second ring.
Out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the game just good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
To throw, it's Webb. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
The pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. It's all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage.
It was just a jump catch.
Championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
I'm not allowed to spin and catch? Didn't I just show you the video? Didn't I just show you the video from the 10?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept.
I just showed you the video from the Tennessee game last week when we do that.
Send this one away.
Oh, man.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
We needed that. We needed that catch.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do.
I'm back there trying to play defense. He goes up and says, "Nope, coach, I'm taking it in."
Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Webb. Pressure is coming. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains.
I was banking on him going out of bounds.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready. Do a good job of communicating. Predict any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
I guess that's revenge for my catch.
That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That should have been a pick.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the
Why would you?
Breaking free at the 35.
Wow, that was a hold.
He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Are you kidding me? This big a game.
First, my man just squats and doesn't do anything. Then he gets held like a mug.
His defense together, because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
On the ground, trying to.
But what I did was realistic.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add.
It's called conditioning.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now is
Again, that's what they practice these plays.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16.
What?
That's
Can't do anything
there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Let's it go. Quick completion to the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able
somebody
to
has to be
run
open.
the linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Pass is caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
I don't like this play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in.
He would not throw the ball.
Pass rush to sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that
goodness, it just held it.
Game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Gosh,
the offense is being really cautious.
Can't even get no air under it. Come on.
Sitting back there, almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh,
For you back there, none of y'all can pick it?
Would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He knocks this one right.
All right. That's going to be the difference maker right there, right now. 10-point lead.
Evan Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to
be able to get at least one more yard on that.
Horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
All right.
So they better defend
Try
this
to pass
style
open.
of play moving forward.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Great footwork. A big opening now. Run down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot.
Unnecessary roughness.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Kill me, refs. You're killing me.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And this is dropped. Huge gain, but
And I did a possession catch on purpose, and he doesn't do it.
The defense here, nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this off.
He was supposed to straight possession catch that.
Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages.
And then he booches the damn punt.
Disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Yep. Yes.
Can he make it?
Judge, that was game a while back. We can't get past our own self. It's all good. We weren't supposed to make it this far.
How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Well, down to the 42, so good job by the returner there.
Yeah, and I juked right into the tackle.
The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He shreds the tackle.
Why does you keep holding?
Overcome that holding penalty.
You're getting... Oh.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
All this damn holding.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett.
It's a different running back.
Back-to-back national championships, and what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the
they've both been playing.
Holding on to that football to the last possible second.
And he'll be the starter next year, so.
But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Try to save some space.
Start the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Tried to pass the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Better be out since they wouldn't let me switch and take control.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense.
Good run.
So it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The quarterback did all he could to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
He'll be okay. He got 4 more years to figure it out.
Offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to get through there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense.
He's a freshman.
But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Running out of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender is right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short.
Oh, it was in my hands for a second, and he couldn't hold it.
The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure.
He's not throwing it when I want him to.
What a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on.
He was supposed to throw it a long time before that.
Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They bring him down. The game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What you doing, Coach? It's not like you need any. Alright, let's give you a chance, see if you can do something.
It's just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Nice job here.
You're hurt. Damn it.
By this offensive line, the back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw.
Come on.
Trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after
I get called for holding all game. He's sitting there holding left and right in the open field.
Scrambles today.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than
It's called a pick play. That's called illegal.
You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure.
Let's spin the motionless route when he just stands there.
Some big yards.
And he'll be brought down.
Yep, that's over. I ain't gonna have enough time. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Webb. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back.
I hope they fix that next year.
Across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU.
These late pitches are out of control.
I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football.
Like, I don't mind them, but they shouldn't be that accurate.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, going for it on 4th down, it got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot.
It better not be.
There is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
That caught us. I would have just quit.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up.
Yeah, they're hurt, they're tired.
This run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front.
You know you're the only one that do this.
They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been
able to clock.
Really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board.
Yeah.
Now the psyche of this offense is.
No, I've never seen. I mean, I've never seen anybody else do it. Use it. It's smart. I've just never seen anybody else use it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Sticking with the running game.
Yeah, my boy's tired.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Webb. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down after a...
That's the same guy that damn sat there and watched to get kicked out of damn bounds. I mean, get kicked and didn't want to damn field it. Why do you think he's going to make a block? One block, and that's good. That's it.
Offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Now we just doing stupid stuff.
That's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Couldn't switch fast enough.
But that is a turnover.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Damn, everybody hurt.
Bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And there he
They'll
goes.
stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback's got it on the option.
See, like that makes no sense.
In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20.
Like you're in the middle of falling down, and then you just pitch it. They got to fix that. Like I said.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day.
Yeah, that just makes no sense to me.
The quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
And if they're saying that it's the ability, then that ability needs to get toned down.
Team is out on the field.
There's no excuse. I still got destroyed, so I'll be like, Derek, I was the damn national champ runner-up.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Hell,
First down here. Time for one
don't remember.
Play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
I don't remember. Was it a national championship? Yeah, he did. No, no. He might. I don't remember.
We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
He won 3, but I didn't play him in any of.
The guys up front lined up.
I don't think I played him in a national championship. I could have, though.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after a
Yeah, yes. He lost to Texas in the national championship.
Another accurate throw by this quarterback. And
I think it might have been the year before. Yeah, I think it might have been the year before you came, or
potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown saving.
Yeah, I was like, that's another pick coming, but thank you.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Back to throw again. Trying to extend the play.
24. I know you're a freshman, but, you know, I'm scrambling, you block. You looking for the pass. I'm running trying to score.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun.
Man, I just did that.
They can play, and they sack him.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Balloons are going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
I was supposed to make him, and I kicked that wrong. I just realized that.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches, run out the clock, and let the party begin. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible with their offense.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
D-line, I know we hurt. I know y'all want to get off the field, but damn.
Defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Dropping back, it's Webb. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Sir, you're right, because I don't even know why he fell.
Short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short.
My God, I said I'm going to fall down.
With this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert?
Oh, good game. I don't know why he fell down.
Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.
Good game.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.